All right, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Man, I don't know, I'm really enjoying this. Like, I don't know, obviously, like I said before, I really like the whole vibe of outer space, and I enjoy just the, I don't know, kind of RPG elements and everything about the game, but I don't know, the whole concept behind it is really cool to me. But anyway, before I get too off point, last episode where we left off was we had just basically, been let out of a cryopod, found out we were there for 70 years, and then, crash landed on the guy who was supposed to help us out. So now we're looking for a way to repair his ship by getting, I forget what the device was called. I think it's like a power regulator or something like that. And, basically we just walked into a town to try and find a way to repair it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm really excited for this. Like I said, the series, I think is going to be a lot of fun. Just because I like outer space stuff, and it's cool to be back, like really be back doing a series on my YouTube channel again, which I haven't done in a long time. It's kind of cool to just be nice and back in and kind of settled in the gamer chair, and here and talking to you guys while we play a game. So same thing as last time. If you guys didn't watch the first episode first, I would recommend going back and watching that. But if you did, then you know that this is going to be a slower paced series, not really highly edited or anything, so we're just going to chill, hang out, and, play some of the Outer Worlds. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright. What does this say? Anthrasolin purifies poison toxins. Okay, so yeah. We are here, and we're trying to find the town leader. And also, last time we came in, there was a guy that asked us to go and like collect some like dues for him or something for the gravesite fees, which is kind of crazy that you have to pay, dues throughout your entire life just to have a gravesite for you when you die. But that's just the dystopian vibe for you, right? And also, yeah, an important thing about this playthrough is that I'm not really gonna just like beam my way through the main story. I've always wanted to do a playthrough where like I kind of just explore everything, where I go through and I like explore all the areas and do all the side quests and do all that kind of stuff. So, there'll be missions and like episodes where we do side quest stuff, and missions or episodes where we do, just the main story, or maybe even a mix. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it yet. We'll just kind of see how it goes. But yeah, we're going to go in here to the Saltuna Cannery and check it out. But before we do, here's our guy one more time that we have. There's his beautiful face. His eyebrows are kind of far down his eyes, but that's fine, It's a look. But yeah, alright, let's go in here and figure it out. Man, I thought that was going to be a loading screen for a second. Up the elevator. I just love, like, the design and everything. I don't know. I feel like they did a really good job with the world building and the environment. A little elevator music in the background.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson,
Hello?
sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are
I kind of want to hear what they have to say, because I never have before.
Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What are they putting in there? Why do I feel like it's human meat? Like, why do I feel like it's like the people who die? And that's what the gravesite fees are for. Anyway, hello, Mr. Thompson.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now,
Yes, you
Pavani, I
do.
do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no
She did say I was
forewarning
here, what
of
the
your
hell?
arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Let's see. You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't fucking go here, dude.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Uh, my ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator. See, I was right.
The regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Let's see. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
I can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Alright, companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. And you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. Nice. Alright. Let's go, Parvati. And also, I don't know if you guys recognize her voice, but her voice actress is Ashley Birch, which has done many, many things. But what a lot of people will probably know her from is playing Chloe from Life is Strange.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
What's up, Parvati?
Let's talk when you're free.
Right now.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Let's see. Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Let's see. I can't blame anybody. I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright, let's go. What's this over here? And I guess we should kind of like check surrounding areas, right? If there's anything worth looting, worth taking. I mean, this is a factory, so there might not be that much, but... Alright, that goes to the outside. Oh, there's a guy over here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything worth taking necessarily. Oh, wait. Wait, that's stealing. Okay, yeah. Let's just go, Parvati. But yeah, I like the companion system in this game. It's pretty cool. And there's a lot of dialogue with them, which is nice too. It's not just like they're, you know, walking around with a gun and have nothing to say. So we're gonna go to the vicar, which is the guy back here. Actually, but first I want to go into the where was it? The like the bar or whatever. There's a barber shop. I think I was in there already. Maybe not. I don't know.
Heard something outside the wall.
Cannery. Yeah, the cantina right here. I kind of want to check this out.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
What? Me? Alcohol? No.
You read the latest report?
I don't know you.
Let's see. I'm BenTheBot.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice beverage dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Let's see. And what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
So I guess everybody knows about the deserters. Yeah, Reed mentioned the deserters.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Let's see what else she has to say. I just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, come on. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
It is weird how everybody has, like, I don't know, just this sense of, like, the company being over top of them all the time, you know? So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing Zero G?
Let's see. Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Probably wouldn't believe me if I told you. Oh yeah, that's even one of the options. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Yeah.
That right? Prove it.
I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
Told you wouldn't believe me. What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some Zero G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him too. I should go. Alright. I like how, like, that's what I mean though. The thing that's cool about this game is that so many NPCs just have so much dialogue, you know? Like so many other games like this, you would just walk in there and they would be like, hello, do you want a drink? And that's pretty much it. But you go in and like everyone has a story to tell. But now, let's head back over to the vicar that Parvati wanted us to talk to and see what he has to say. Basically,
Something got you down? Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
basically, you know, we're gonna go out and have to take somebody's power regulator, and she wants
I've
me
always
to
felt weird in here. It's too
weigh the options of
clean.
it.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah. In the bar, you asked if I was a drinker.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I don't make a habit of imbibing. I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself. I like a drink now and again. I'll say, I'm going to guess you're not a drink. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself. But that's what I mean. This is cool, though. Like, it's something that she just said in passing, but now it's something that I can have a full conversation about.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
You said the mission was too clean. Isn't a church supposed to be?
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic whenever you see a machine that needs a fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Let's get back to it. Alright, let's go talk to the Vicar. Vicar Max, what's up?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Let's see. How did you know I'm an outsider?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Let's see. Maybe it's because you're so dismissive. Quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it?
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on, did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So, what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Let's see. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I've been outside. I'm not impressed. And I can handle myself better than a vicar.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. assuming you're serious?
Let's see. I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
All right, let's head out. Bum 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 bum. Are you ready, Parvati? Let's see if there's anything else she has to say.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, never mind. Okay, let's go. Transition to the Emerald Vale region. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I think we're on the wrong side, so we just have to run around. That's fine. Can I take any of this stuff? Yep, bit cartridges. Anything in here? Trespassing, lockpicking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Oh, I didn't realize I was stealing this. Big cartridge. Adrenaline booster, okay. Nothing in there. Some of this stuff. Another mag for the lockpicking. Big cartridges. Ammo, okay. And we still got our pistol, our blade, and the gun that we killed, or the guard for last time. Alright, looks like we're going around this way. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that, man. That's, I mean, one of my favorite things about this game is the environment. Just the way that it looks. It's very, I don't know, just kind of like wild, you know? Very, like, it almost has like a prehistoric look to it, I guess. At least this planet does. Looks like we're going this way, yep. Alright, Parvati. We're gonna go out there and check out where your friends are. I don't think that I'm gonna take their power from them. Because if I remember correctly, there's a place in town that also has a power regulator, and you can take it from there. And I think I might do that. What's up, fellas?
I'm ready for this.
She said, I'm ready for this. Come here, bro. Oh, where'd he go? There we go. Yo, she's enjoying that. Did you hear that? There was a little yell she let out. There we go. Heal one more time. There we go. Come here. There we go. Oh, and we leveled up. Nice. Alright, let's see. Points available. Alright, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the dialogue. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 in ranged, and 1, 2 in stealth. There we go. Accept. Alright. We didn't get another perk or anything, so we don't have that. Take the pistol back out. But if you guys remember from last time, basically what I said was I want to do a charismatic playthrough. Like, that's my main one, so I can, like, you know, trick people and intimidate them and charm them and that kind of stuff. And then also, you know, like, be good with pistols as my main type of weapons. And then have a little bit of stealth if I need to use it. And I'm pretty sure these yellow barrels are explosive barrels if you shoot them. Yeah, they are. Good to know. There's another guy up here.
Go!
Got him. Got him. I really love the bullet time. And come here. Was he dead? Nice. Reconditioned exo helmet. Is that stronger than what I have on? Let's see. Inventory. Armor. 5, 4, yeah. So we put that on. And this is still the strongest armor. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's cool, like with the hood. I just love stuff with hoods on them. I don't know why. Like even when I play Fallout 4 or other games like it, or pretty much like any game that has a outfit customization, if there is the option to wear something with a hood on it, I always put it on. I don't know, I guess just because it looks very like wasteland-like. Oh, here we go, ready? Boom. Heal. Man, they eat through my health pretty fast.
Last of them.
And the rifles take a lot of ammo, but I guess it's also because I haven't upgraded it at all. There we go. Maybe I should be like strafing a little bit more because I'm pretty much just kind of like standing still and shooting. It'll take me a little while to get used to exactly how to play the combat in this, I think, but that's fine. I like figuring out new stuff. Emerald Vale Community Center. Is this where the book is? The illustrated manual. Search the collector's domicile. Max says the journal was last possessed by a book collector whose residence was a small part of a community directly north of Edgewater. Where's that at? Oh no, it's back that way. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that later then. Workers are abandoning the town of Edgewater. Reed Thompson, Edgewater's administrator, wants to force deliver Reed's message. Okay, here we go, yeah. You've learned that there are power regulators in both Edgewater Cannery and Botanical Lab elsewhere in the region, but neither can be removed unless power is routed away from them. Travel to the region's geothermal plant and route the power away from one of the locations. Reed asks you to deliver a message to a woman named Adelaide McDevitt before you head into the geothermal plant. Okay. So yeah, we're going to which one do we actually want it to be? Divert power. Deliver Reed's message. Okay. Here we go, yep. And then I think it'll give us the option to divert the power from the town to the botanical lab instead, which is what I want to do. Can I open this?
Done.
Why does everything take 0 lockpick? Is there like a glitch or something, or are they just meant to be easy in the beginning of the game? Alright, Scorched Journal. After seeking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all of these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and giving it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. Combat drone. Looks like it might have killed him. Ooh, a plasma rifle? Let's go. Alright. Some more mag locks. Some bypass stunt, whatever that is. Alright, I think we've looted everything. Marauders out here. Have anything? Big cartridges. Nice. Assault rifle. What's in here? I like how, like, you can open pretty much any interior that you see, which is nice. I mean, it's not like a city like Grand Theft Auto or something where there's like a fuck ton of, you know, interiors, but at the same time, like, pretty much every single one that you pass in this game can be opened, even if there's just like a little bit inside, but it's still cool, you know? It makes the world feel more real. I would rather have less buildings and have them all be openable than like a whole fuck ton of buildings, but you can only go in a handful of them. You know what I mean? Especially if it makes sense with the map, which I feel like with this it does. Since it's like an outside of the city type area. Looks like we're going this way. Let's reload. Any more marauders around here? I don't see any. Wait, oh no, there's some down here. I want to get that XP, so I'm probably just gonna kill all the ones that I see. Hello. There we go. Oh. Getting attacked by creatures too? Dude, where the fuck did that guy come from? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Headshots, nice. I got him. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. Dude, that guy was ripping through me. I should have killed him first. Alright, continue. Where does that take me back to? After I killed these guys? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I was just up and around here. Alright, so we already read the thing, so it's not as big of a deal. Oops, that's not what to do, but that's a good idea because I needed to heal anyway.
Done.
Open up. I already read that. Didn't have anything. Plasma rifle. Ammo. Armor bits. This stuff. Cool. Alright. And out we go. I think only this guy had. So I'm not going to pick up every melee weapon, because I don't really intend on using melee weapons that much. Oh, I missed this door. Maybe it's a good thing that we died. I didn't see this area before. Some consumables, which I never use in any video game. I just hoard them. So I guess eventually I'll have to like find a way to store them or sell them or something. There we go. Alright. This door over here. And it's funny, like, I didn't even really need to go over and fight those guys, but I was like, it'll be fine, I'll just get the XP. I need to get my, my damage up, because I feel like this pistol should do more damage than it's doing right now. But that makes sense since we're at the beginning of the game. Okay. Here we go. And you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna go over and attack him again. Because why not? But I'm gonna focus all my efforts on this guy first. And sometimes I forget that I do have sneak. I guess it was like shh when I crouched. Now it is. I'll have to read up on it. I don't know if using stealth gives me like a damage multiplier, kind of like the Fallout games. Because the idea is that it gives you like a better shot or whatever. But if I get closer, I'll do more damage.
Hey, here we go.
Alright, I think that person's dead now. Oh. Heal. You get off of Parvati. Alright, this guy. This guy needs to die. This guy needs to die. Dude, Jesus Christ. They were through my health like nothing. Dude, I've been playing Fallout 4 for so long that I'm not used to dying this much. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Okay. What? Who else was there? I didn't even fucking see anybody else. Dude, I couldn't even fucking see him. Come on, dude. How much health does he have? He had like a sliver. He's dead. There. Jesus Christ. Come around the corner, dude. Or not.
Everyone all right?
Whew. Okay. They're dead. Jesus Christ. That was hard, dude. I died so many times to that. But see, that's why I like doing these situations over and over again. Because it forces me to kind of learn, like, how to deal with certain types of enemies and stuff. And plus, they all had some decent ammo on them, and this guy had good armor, too. Listen, this one has 2. This one now has 16. Look at that. I'm fucking buff as hell now. That looks sick. Okay. Let's see. You can inspect it, too. And I'm pretty sure they said there's a way to repair them, but I don't remember exactly how. I'll have to figure it out later. Okay. Let's reload now. We got a bunch of ammo. Take the stuff from these guys. There we go. Heavy ammo. Alright, now we're good. That was worth it. A little frustrating there at the end, but we fucking got it. I'm gonna have to have more patience for dying than I normally do, because I'm used to playing games that that I know inside and out for so long, that I don't really like. I'm not used to dying that much in video games. It's been a while since I really played something new.
Stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. Listen, I'm just here to talk to Adelaide.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Let's see. I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
I'm looking for the geothermal plant. Know anything about it?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
I like her hat. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Let's see. You and me both. I'm trying to figure how I'm going to repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry about it. I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll leave you be. Alright, let's go talk to Adelaide McDevitt. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-da-da-da. There she is. What's up, Adelaide?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Let's see. Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Why did you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Let's see. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
And that is true. Like, if you really think about it, the town... I mean, the weird thing is some people seem to like it, right? Like, the lady running the bar was like, yeah, the town's been real good to me, but it makes you also kind of wonder, like, does she just feel that way because of everything that she's been told and the way she was raised up in that kind of environment? You know? Because she was also talking about how she had dreams to do other things, but, you know, it was kind of, like, talked out of her. Let's see. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Let's see if Parvati has anything to say.
Where are we headed?
Nope. Okay. So, let's see. So now in our journal, you deliver Reed's message, but Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater. Head to the geothermal plant and rewrite the power. Adelaide proposed that you divert the geothermal plant's power output to the botanical lab, depriving the Edgewater of power. Alright, so I have a side quest to search for Zoe, and a task to collect these gravesite fees. So I think what I'm going to do is divert power over to the geothermal, or over to the botanical labs where they live, to like help the deserters and get people out of the town. But before I do that, I want to go and collect the gravesite fees and get paid for that. So we're gonna head back over to town, and I'm gonna collect the gravesite fees, and then maybe after that we'll do a few kindred spirits, which sounds good to me. I like the idea of like doing the side quests and then, you know, doing the stuff that's gonna take it that way. Like, if I have the ability to earn some money from those quests, or just to like see more about the town or anything like that. What's this guy doing? Just chilling. You know, then I can kind of like take advantage of all the stuff that's going on in the town before then. Okay, this counts as stealing, so I'm not gonna take anything. I don't want to make them mad. And I don't know if it might make Parvati mad since some of these people are her friends. It seemed like even Adelaide recognized her as like somebody's son or something. Robert's son, she said, I think. Alright, let's see. But, let's see, yeah. So the next one is... Oh yeah, and we have the book to collect for him as well. Let's see. I think, actually, that we are going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. We're just about at an hour in as well, so I think that's perfect timing. And then in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll run around and do a bunch of the side quests and little side stuff, you know, to earn some more money and get some stuff all kind of, you know, fleshed out and learn more about the world and everything like that. And then in the episode after that, we'll do the whole geothermal plant thing and redirect the power and all that kind of stuff. So, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out and watching me play the game. I really enjoyed this episode. I think it's, I don't know, it's just really fun to like sit down and play a game for this long and sink my teeth into it, you know? And same thing, I don't think I'm really going to do too much editing to this. I think I want to leave it as it is, so you guys can kind of just see like my full experience of it. But yeah, thank you guys again for coming and hanging out and, you know, watch me play the game and everything. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. You know what? Fuck it. If I kill her, will I get her gun? I'm kind of curious. Hey, and we leveled up. Oh yeah, we did. We get our assault rifle. Level up. You've been promoted. Congratulations. You just killed a bunch of innocent people. Yay. 76 for me. Oh. Bro. I'm level 274. What the fuck kind of feral ghoul is that?